fog's clearing up a little bit. When I first woke up this morning, I slept in because I don't set an alarm, or I haven't been in the last couple weeks. I've just been getting woken up by the sun, but there wasn't any sun. The fog was so dense that it stayed dark pretty late. But it's kind of clearing up now, and I appreciate the vibe it sets. Sure is cool, isn't it? This might make sense, this might not, but I love how stuff looks when this fog rolls in and it's really cold because it freezes on things. And can you see there's always a thick frost line and then the actual tree limb or something, and it makes the whole world look like cartoony, right? Because it's really, does that make sense? Really drastic, thick lines and then highlights. I don't know, to me it makes all the trees look like they're in a comic book. Ciao. Look at these colors, dude. The greens are so green. The browns are so brown. It's so stinking beautiful. The fog sets the perfect ambiance. Dude, look at these rocks. Oh, can you see this? I imagine this rock split a bajillion years ago, and that tree grew up right between them. God, they're so smooth too. Look at those ones. I went off trail to go look at that split rock because I thought it was so cool. Oh, dude, they look like moon rocks right now. They're all blue and oh, I'm enjoying this enough where I'm not going to do it right yet, but we might be throwing on some Lord of the Rings soundtrack later today through this kind of forest. I just want to feel like I'm walking with elves, and my dwarven brothers, and we're just, going on an adventure, man. Just want to go on an adventure, man. Oh, cool. The pine forest. The stick tree forest. I've got some tree names in my head which I could assign to these, but I'm not sure if they're correct, so I'm going to stick with my stick forest and pine forest. God, I am an idiot. Look at these beauties. Ooh. Those are chunky mushrooms. Woof. Big tree must have come down. Oh man. I guess what's the plan after that? Do you just leave that in place and just let it slowly rot away, or maybe they come back sometime and finish cutting up all the big stuff that's laying over the water? Gosh, I'm like really on the edge of just sending these freaking snowshoes home. This next town. But there's still like a couple tall little mountains you go over that are going above 3,000 feet. And yeah, there might be snow up there, but also I think it's going to be cold enough this next week where I'll just be able to run on top of the snow. Dude, I'm going to send them home because I'm lazy. And then I'm going to end up working 5 times as hard because I don't have them. It's just like sending home the snowshoes has just, that's been like this checkpoint, for lack of a better word, that I've just been waiting for. It just, that means like I did it. I made it through the snowy bits. And so, you know, I might be getting ahead of myself and just wanting to do that to like give myself the kudos, like you made it through the snow, before I actually have. You know, I mean, look at it. It's still around in sections, but you know, have I put on my snowshoes since I've been in Vermont? Maybe for like an hour or two, I think. Bad memory. Can't bring it out of the files. I have no clue if I have or not, but just been carrying on my dang backpack forever. It's one of those things. I feel like an idiot if I carry them the whole way and never use them again, but I also feel like an idiot if I send them home and then I do need them. Should probably just carry them. Because also, when I do send them home, I'm going to have to go to a Walmart or something, find a giant box to put them in. And when I send them home, I'm also going to send home my steel thermos. I might even send home the Nalgene, because I'll just be smart water bottle mode by then. I'm going to send home my stove. If I can... There's a lot of logistics I got to do. I've got like this big gear sweep I need to have my mom send me. So like I'm also going to send home my trekking poles. I don't use trekking poles when I hike. I mean, if you've noticed, I don't know what side they're on, that side or that side. Yeah, they're on my right side. I don't use them when I'm not in the snow. They're necessary for the snow to like hold your balance when you're post holing and stuff, but when I'm just normally hiking, I don't use trekking poles. So I'm going to send those home, but then I need 2 tent poles to set up my my tent. And then I need my stove. And then I'm going to also send home my mitten. There's just like a giant gear swap I need to do at some point coming up. And I'm excited to like mail that giant box, and they'll weigh it at the post office, and then I can ask them like, how much did I just get rid of? Look at this. We have a plethora of rusty pieces of metal. Flywheel. Maybe that's what it's called. That someone has put there. And at one point, maybe there was a sign that explained the metal. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing today. Just like thinking about shifting gear, getting lighter. You know, just, I'm a weak little man at heart, and I need a light backpack. I'm done with this heavy backpack life. I just want to prance through the forest with a light backpack. It'll happen soon enough. I mean, really, truly, like, I'm debating whether or not to send them home in a day or like a week. Because in a week, I'm going to be out of Vermont. And then I'll send them home. So, we're really just deliberating, or I'm really just deliberating over a couple days more of work carrying these around. So, I really should just keep carrying them. And anyway, I haven't even told my mom, hey, could you possibly send me stuff? So, how long has this video been? 6 minutes of me really talking about nothing. Well, you're welcome. Here's more rusty stuff. Oh, dude, look at these giant rivets. Cool. Cool. Wonder what that was. Okay. Enough of me blabbering on. Look at the trail. It's beautiful. Oh, how pretty is that? All the trees back there are just frosted. The mountains got frosted tips. Oh, cool. Yeah, you always gotta be careful. Do that little test right there. This is all freaking ice. Just that mist. So I'm gonna go around the bridge. See, I am learning. I've learned you never trust wooden surfaces, especially like when it's wet or sub-freezing. They're always slippery as shit. I've eaten crap so many times just by trusting logs. Never again. Don't trust skiers. They'll always lead you astray. Don't trust wet or frozen logs. They'll land you on your ass. What is that? Is it bunny fur? Is this like... What is this? It's not feathers, it's fur. Coarse fur. Albino coyote? Does bunny fur get that long? That's my best bet, is it's like bunny that got eaten. Long hair. Oh shit. Just walking on ice right now. Oh, fucking asshole. Oof. Ooh. God, the problem with freaking breaking through sometimes. Yeah. I don't know if you could tell there, but like, you put all your weight on something and then your leg, you think you're gonna land and your leg keeps on going. You just hyperextend your knee. Oh, that hurt. Alright, we're back. Yeah. I'm lucky where I'm still at like the fitness or the age where doing that. I mean, that hurt. That was like a scary freaking hyperextending of the knee, but you know, immediately my body's like, oh no, we're good. Dude, it's gonna suck once my body can't freaking pop back from something like that as fast as it does now. I do not take that for granted. It's really nice that you know, I'm still kind of spry enough. I don't know how you would say it. Whatever. It's nice that I'm relatively resilient enough where I can do shit like that to my legs and my ankles and my knees and still bounce back pretty fast. Ice bridge. There's a trailhead up here, maybe a mile away or so. Supposedly there's a privy there. TP supplies on my end is dwindling. I'm like freaking doing crazy origami with my paper trying to make it last. So I'm hoping I can harvest some from this privy up here at the trailhead. Fingers crossed. Or else we might be using some sticks and leaves for these next couple deposits, as you would call them. So, yeah. Alright, moment of truth, moment of truth, moment of truth. Ooh, chocolate, baby! We won't have to use our hand to wipe today. Dude, I might just take a fucking extracurricular dump right now. Just because I'm rolling in the TP. Why not? The evil powers that be, look what they do to the toilet paper. They use a rectangle rod. So you can't freaking unroll. Like you have to push up and over and then down. There's no rolling of the paper. It's kind of annoying when you're trying to do just a simple harvest. Luckily for me, I sustainably harvest, so I'm not taking more than I need, just a few squares. So it's not that big of a deal, but I can see how that'd be pretty annoying, especially if you've got a lot of cleanup to do and you don't want to just do the 4 square, dab of the mouth. You need to get some grit out of there. It's pretty annoying after freaking unravel that thing. I understand why they need to do it. But, just wish we lived in a world where toilet paper flowed. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm probably just breathing in too many poo. Look how cool this bridge construction is. They just tie into this giant block. Alright, this is Baker Peak. I've actually been walking on quite a bit of snow to get up here. 2 feet of snow. I was almost about to throw on my snowshoes, but I'm staying on top right now. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff on the camera lens. So I might have to keep the snowshoes for a little longer. Cool view. Yeah, I'm on a flat section right now, and I was kind of hoping to cruise it, But all this darn snow is getting in the way. It's really cool looking off into the distance and just like seeing all like the little farms and stuff that are dotting the landscape. Look at that little guy over there. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Pretty. Alright, making my way down this back into the snow. Whoa! The beard is also looking huge. Oh, it's not that. It's just the view. The view makes it look really long. The true test of a good beard length is whether or not you can put it in your mouth. And got a couple inches to go before I can put it in my mouth. So it's just a short little fledgling beard right now. All right. Ooh, that's a good view too. Got good views all over the place. And the sun's coming out? Come on. Well, I'm back in them. Just enough where it's annoying. The annoying thing is I've just been taking them on and taking them off multiple times because I'll just hit these snow fields. You know, this is a pretty decent one. No clue when it's gonna end. And but then all of a sudden it'll go up and over a ridge and boom, it's just bare ground. Alright, I made it to this shelter, but I'm going to keep on pushing on a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the next one. That's fine. There's no rain or nothing in the forecast, so just keep pushing on and I'll set up my tent if I don't make it there. This snow is just slowing me down a little bit. But yeah. It's funny how my mind switches all over the place. Just this morning, I'm like, I'm going to send my snowshoes home. Now, after hiking and I'm on top of this snow all afternoon in, I don't know, 2 feet of snow maybe. Now all I'm thinking is like, there's definitely snow the rest of Vermont. The trail's at a little bit higher elevation. There's definitely going to be a lot of snow. So now I need to go as fast as I can through Vermont because this week it's supposed to be cool. And you know, I'm on top of the snow right now, which is amazing. And so now I'm like, if there's going to be a bunch of snow, I need to book it south before it gets warm and I start postponing this stuff. I'm all over the place, man. I got no clue what I'm gonna do. I should just focus on the day by day, but come on, that's no fun. I like to plan ahead. I like to have crazy, I like to be scheming. Okay. It's so funny. This little guy just like gave me pause. It's like, how do I get around it? Just pull it out of the way, you freaking dork. My Apple headphones have just been absolute chaos all day. Dude, I'm just trying to listen to cool podcasts. I found this one where Lex Friedman interviews one of like, I don't know exactly where he'd stand, one of the creators, like World of Warcraft. He was like the game developers of it. It's like a 5-hour long podcast about developing games. It's so good. But every time I move my phone, I jostle the cord. The freaking earbud pauses the podcast, starts the podcast, activates Siri, all this kind of chaos. So I just got annoyed by it. I guess now I'm just gonna go acoustic on the world. No earbuds in. That's all I got right now. Still got an itchy butthole. This is Styles Peak. Man, I'm such a spoiled brat. I was like, whatever. Oh, God, the forest looks cool right there, doesn't it? But I looked at that view and I was like, whatever. Dude, when I'm in the South, I'll be dying for views like that. Once I'm locked in the green tunnel. God, this looks pretty cool. Alright, heading down to Mad Tom Trailhead. I think that's what it's called. Then you go back up to Bromley, and then you go down to the shelter that I wanted to be at, but I've been going a little bit slower. I don't want to take night hiking, so we'll just see where I end up. Crow. Don't leave. Be my buddy. Bring me shiny things. What's up, dude? Okay. Alright, got past Mad Tom Notch Road. Now the trail heads towards Bromley Peak. In the summers, there's a warming hut that's open to the hikers, but since it's still like, I don't know, I'm sure the slopes are still open. I imagine that's used by ski patrol, so I can't stay in there. And then there's a shelter after that, but I don't think I'm going to make it that far, so I'm going to just hike along until I find some water and then set up camp. You know, this morning I would have told you that I was not going to have to set up my tent on the snow again for the rest of this trip, but I don't know, can you... It doesn't really look like that much in the video, but top of the gator, kind of? I don't know. There's about... Oh, my goodness. There's about 2 feet of snow out here. There's still a bunch of snow. So, we're not quite out of the woods yet. I'll be curious to know how long this lasts.